Back. Thanks for staying with us. Joined now by Ray Smith. He's the CEO of Trycera Financial Incorporated, TRYF, their stock symbol. Ray, always a pleasure having you on the program.
It is great to be here, Don. Thank you.
What's the latest since we last spoke?
Well, it's been a productive 2022 so far. Like I said the last time, we're working on raising capital now that we have the audited financials ready to be delivered to us. We just got to pay the auditors. So we've been talking to accredited investors, and we have investments lined up. So we're working on bringing that in. And because we have that lined up, we are scheduling our next event. It's going to be an online event. It's called a 5-day Fundable for Life Challenge. And it's going to be March 28th. And at that 5-day event, we're going to spend 1 hour a day for 5 days, Monday through Friday, going over each component of the company. And on the credit day, we're going to talk about what is a credit report, what makes up the FICO score, and all of that. And since we spoke last, we were able to get a means now so you can get a credit builder card, which is a secured MasterCard with a limit between $200 and $2,000, depending on what kind of a deposit you put down. There's no credit inquiries, so everyone gets approved automatically if they don't have an open bankruptcy. And so those are the only requirements. And so now everybody can be impressed by getting that card. And then we teach them, when you get that card, you don't rack it up, right? You use it as a tool. So we're getting that card and teaching people how this whole financial system works. And so those are the exciting announcements that we have to share with your viewers today.
So you're offering your clients, your consumers, your customers, the ability to get an education about credit and a tool to use it with.
That's right. So what we want to do, like when people apply for a credit card, they get the card and there's no instruction manual. And so they always get themselves in trouble. And with personal credit and credit cards, if you got $1,000 credit card, you want to keep the balance on that card below $300. If you rack it up to $500, $700, every time you notch it up, your scores go down. And so we're using this as an educational tool. And we want to teach them with a card that won't hurt them, but it will help them. And it's not a lifestyle card where you can go and buy groceries and all that stuff. This is a tool that we specifically teach you and show you how this FICO scoring system works. And then we give them the tools and the education and supplement that. So we show them where their money is at. And that's the whole thing with our Successful Habits of the Rich program. And our resource guide, which we will be going over during our 5-day challenge. It's a pretty heavy document, but it's a way that we can connect with the customers, spend time with them, and then show them our coaching programs that we have available.
You're teaching people to pay interest on a restaurant meal in 2018.
Right. Isn't that amazing? And then they just make the minimum payments and that card never gets paid off, for 10 years. And it's just, the credit system, it's a tool, right? And there's people that say, don't get any debt. No, debt is good. You just have to know how to use it. And that's what we want to teach people, especially in this economy now after this pandemic and everyone's freaked out about their money and their employment and all that. And now it's a time to take and seize the moment and take control of your personal life.
Well, you said the program before, which I found to be a very profound statement, that I think it's 90 or 95% of your wealth is your access to credit.
Yep, we have it right back there on our banner. 5% of your wealth is cash and 95% is access through good credit. Look, the biggest two purchases people make is the house and a car, right? And you got to have good credit. And even a few points on your FICO score ticks that interest rate up. And on a mortgage, that's serious money. And everyone works hard for their money. And that's what we want to teach them. It's so important. Everyone leaves it up to the lender to tell them what's on their credit report. And through our system, we teach you need to know that you qualify before you even apply. And that's the whole theme behind our Fundable for Life program.
Ray, how satisfying is it for you personally to know how many people you've helped over the years?
When you get a phone call from a gunnery sergeant that was in the military for 30 years fighting for our freedom, and we help them get their life back in order financially, and they're crying on the phone. It's what's kept me in this game, Don. It's the most satisfying thing. And there's such a vacuum that needs to go across this country right now with this education, because it's not taught. It should be taught in elementary school, not in our mid, 50s.
Once again, Trycera Financial and Incorporated, TRYF System. Ray, always a pleasure to turn you on. Great up to date.
Thank you, Don. Great to be here.